So hello, good morning to everyone. So welcome to the fourth webinar on webinar series on research and publication ethics. By the way, my name is Dr. Mahamani, Professor Mechanical Engineering. I am conducting a webinar series on research and publication ethics. This is the fourth webinar already. 3 webinars are already over. Yeah, I hope my voice is audible. Someone please respond. Yeah, my voice is audible. Please post it in chat box, please. Yeah, my voice is audible. Yeah, thank you. Somebody they responded. Okay, fine. So now I go to the webinar. So title of the webinar is how to write an impactful research paper. Before going to this, please like. I think so. I gone through the chat box. So while seeing your name, many are attending all the 3 webinars. So you give like for now. I mean in this particular link for previous video. So please like this one, so that other people they will get an alert. So already subscribed. Right now I start with the event. So this particular event we got more than 2,300 responses. 2,300 responses for 10 minutes before I have seen. So this is the huge cloud first time I am seeing in my webinar series, as well as my life also. So I organized many events, national level, international level. So this is the huge cloud. Then we got response from more than 57 countries. So almost so all the countries. So we received responses. So now I go to this. So this is my YouTube channel I am running. So through this channel only I am conducting all. So this particular webinar series is an initiative from my channel subscribers. So I started, so now I have more than 1,300 subscribers are there. So they after 500, some people they suggested me. So instead of putting short video like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, why not you post conduct webinar like this? Because of them I started. So for them I am discussing video, I am sharing all my materials. So everything, all the material the webinars conducted so far, like Scopus list, Web of Science list, impact factor list, and journal finder link, right? So all the links, and similarly the PowerPoints also. So everything I am ready to share. And before going to the start the webinar, so I want to inform one thing. The certificate issuing, it's a big problem, I think, you know. So however this time, so I made some alternate arrangement and going on. Right. So now I am in my channel. I am talking about these are all the topics. I hope you can see my screen. Journal paper editing, project proposal writing, research grant writing. So main importantly, I am giving the update in UGC CARE, the Scopus, because the UGC and Scopus frequently they are removing some articles. Scopus indexed article, UGC CARE is removing. Recently, the Scopus they removed a lot of journals, then again, PhD tips, journal finder. And similarly how to write the article or something like that. Somebody I got a message in my WhatsApp, sir, when you will share the feedback link, right? So this is not a manners to ask before starting the webinar and asking. This is not a manners. Please avoid to do this. So our event it is up to 10:30 to 12, right? 10:30 to 12. So because I am independently conducting, I am not any team. I am individually. I am doing all. So at the end of webinar I will share. Meanwhile you don't ask webinar and certificate. So I am conducting webinar for not issuing the certificate. It is a free webinar, not issuing for certificate. So I want to share the information. I want to share the materials available with me. So these two things only I am doing. Certificate issuing, everything, it's a secondary thing. So you, however, you will get it. There is no issue. I am not. There is no issue. You will get it. I took 3 days time in my poster. You will get it. Okay. So now before going to the webinar, I want to share some of my research projects. So DST Young Scientist project I received 2015 to 18. Yeah, and UGC Research Award 16 to 18, and UGC Minor Research Project. So it is 2016 to 18. DST FIST 18 to 23. And apart from research grant, I received some other grants also. So other grants totally 10 are there. First one AICT MODROPS, AICT Seminar Grant, and this is MOEF Seminar Grant. Then CSIR Seminar Grant, and DST NIMET is a FTP grant received from DST. Then DST SERB for one day webinar, one day national seminar. And AICT MODROPS. So this is my second MODROPS in my career. Already 9 I received, 2009 and 19 again received. Then I received a travel grant for one Australian conference. And the 10th one recently I got from AICTE for higher education cell for SC/ST student. Recently I received a notification. So shortly I will get the grant also. So these are all my research grants and other thing. So I am being in self-financing engineering college, I am getting all those things. So my entire service is from self-financing college. So similarly, if you are really interested, you can get the same also. You can get the same also. So now I go to the topics to be covered in the webinar. Topics to be covered in the webinar. So I am frequently getting one message. So I think it is problem is end. So you post problem is you are in your end. You tell him like this. Right. So come back. Topics to be covered: structure of the research paper, and general guidelines for writing article, and a common mistake by the authors. Then finally, recently I added, not given in poster, but so after releasing the poster. More than 10 they asked, sir, how to avoid the desk rejection. This word is new to me. So I want to share few points about this. So just getting. Now next I start with the research paper. So first of all, I don't want to talk about much. Already we discussed many in my channel videos. These are all available. And previous webinars also I detailedly discussed. So what is meant by research, what are the classification of research, this story already I discussed. So now our topic is research paper writing. So research paper writing, the one component is research paper. This is the most important component. Just I want to introduce. Research paper, it is a piece of academic writing that delivers analysis, interpretation and argument based on in-depth independent research. So this is called research paper. It is a piece of academic writing that delivers analysis, interpretation and argument based on in-depth independent research. So this is called a research paper. And through the research paper, the researcher will demonstrate a strong knowledge of research topic, engage with a variety of sources and make an original contribution to the debate. So through the research article, what they will do. So researcher will demonstrate a strong knowledge of the research topic, engage with a variety of sources, and finally make an original contribution to the debate. So until if you are not able to make any original contribution, and we need to debate, so we need to prove our research findings. So this is the thing. And generally research paper, it is a media to share research findings to the public. So public may be anyone. So maybe from other researchers, or somebody will be followed from industry, somebody from society they will follow. So it's a media to share all the findings. And generally already we discussed, again I want to make a little emphasis. Generally the research paper, everything, so this will what happened, particularly if you are a researcher, you are writing research paper for getting your PhD degree. So PhD degree requirement, it's for writing research article. Of course, I don't want wind up with simply research paper. You can, I encourage the research scholars, to do research. You publish the papers, then you can file a patent, and you can develop the product. So this is called the research, original research. Simply writing research article and communicating, so it never end up with your task. So please remind you, research scholar, you don't simply don't simply look for writing research article. You try, you put your innovative idea, you make a product, you make a patent, right, like this. And so now I come to another important content. So this content, I am putting the reference, essential content for peer-reviewed journal. So different author have different opinion. So what are the essential content? So in this video, I am coincide with my content. I mean, my thinking is coincide with him, who is called Simon Peton-Jones. So he is a Microsoft research team head research team. Microsoft head research team. So according to him, the essential content for peer-reviewed journal is the prime novelty. So this is important. This is of course heart of the article, prime novelty, and he is telling, Simon Peton-Jones is telling three important thing essential content for the article. One is prime novelty, and the second one is, so I think you can able to see my cursor, right? Second one, the impact of research. Third one, scope and audience. So let us go to prime novelty. Prime novelty means core idea should be novel and useful, which is supported by the systematic sets of literature. So you look at this, many things are there. It look like simply 1.5 line. It is having many things. Core idea. Your idea of research should be novel. Novel means it's unique, not done previously, not done before, right? Whatever. And your idea should be useful to someone, right? You are you are calling as a research, and that research or that idea, it is not useful for anyone. It not been called as a research, not useful to anyone. So doing research means it should be useful to someone, so that that people, maybe a industry, maybe a society, it may be anything, but it should be useful, which is supported by a systematic search of literature. So your idea is novel or unique, not done before. Everything you need to prove the systematic search of literature. So that is the reason why everybody they are doing literature review, everything, right? So here I summarize it. Your idea should be, your core idea should be novel. Novel means it is a unique and not done previously, and your idea should be useful to someone. Right, that is important. And the third important component is that idea is to be supported by a systematic search of literature. So these three components are there in prime novelty. So these three things is very, very important. Whenever you are writing article, you keep it in your mind. So next I am coming to next point, the impact of research. So impact of research, they will another component. The findings should be specify the significant advancement in the field of research. So impact means what? You need to, your finding, through research article, you are communicating your research finding. That research finding should specify the significant advancement in the field of research. So it should make some new literature contribution. It need to make some significant advancement. So already some research knowledge, research findings are there. So your findings should be unique one. So it should not coincide with the same, so which is already published. Right, you need to make some advancement in the existing literature, then you need to clearly say. So this is called impact of research. So I repeat, so I will summarize. Your findings should specify the significant advancement in the field of research. So advancement in the sense your research finding should not coincide with someone's finding, right? Someone's finding, and you need to add some extra knowledge. So here it is called a significant advancement, adding extra knowledge. So that is important thing. Then third point is scope audience. The work should be adequate curiosity of community of scholar. So you are doing some work. The work should be adequate curiosity to the community of scholars, right? So that means what they are doing. We should not do research. We should not write the research article. We should not do the research article. Yeah. Just a minute. So here, somebody they are asking, blink is not working. So I am just responding. So I got. Yeah, I did. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry for the disability. The work should be adequate curiosity of a community of scholar. So here we should not do any research or write any research article from the outdated research topics. Right, outdated research topics. You need to take up your research in the advanced area. Otherwise, you can go for some collaborated project. So latest area means you have a lot of new things like computer science people, they will say artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, right? And mechanical people, they will ask the robotics, 3D printing, additive manufacturing, industry 4.0, something like that. And we should not do the research like solar energy, and if your idea is innovative, method is viable, that is different. But the outdated topic, if you are doing any research or anything, so definitely we will not get audience. So even journal people also, they are publishers. So they will look for their earning. And if they are doing research in outdated area, then only they will get subscription, right? So that they will expect the content from the latest area, so that every people will do. So old content no one will see. So channel also, already I said, it is a media. If you are if you are sharing some useful research, useful information to someone, then only they will get subscription. So that the journal editor, journal reviewer, everybody they will be with. They will scrutinize the properly, and they will ensure all the required component and do. So this is the important thing you need to understand, right, before writing the article. Otherwise, simply writing or without understanding this and simply writing, it is very difficult to do. So next I go to the structure of the paper. So this is the second heading here, the structure of the paper. So one article is there. What are the structure? So this structure I'm discussing about the general. So what is widely followed by many people, right? A research article, it is your own wish to create the title, structure. However, we have some standard. So that if they are looking that standard, the reviewer or editor, they will understand very easily what